ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Next Goal Win. Just a bit of a double upload today. I know a lot of you won't be interested in the Leicester news I talked about, so we're going to do an overall transfer recap of the week. Let's start off with big news in the last few days. The first one is Dimitri Payet, the Marseille man, has joined West Ham, joining Slaven Bilic at the East London club. West Ham obviously got a really good player there, the top assists in France for Payet, as I touched about in my previous video about the French league. Payet, a really good player, he got almost in the top 5 assists in the whole of Europe with his 16. Signed for a 5-year contract at West Ham. I'm sure West Ham fans will be happy at it. It's a bit of a marquee signing for them, getting someone before they go into the Olympic Stadium of that kind of calibre. I'll look at a few of Payet's stats now on the screen. First off, we can see that Marseille, he played 36 games last season, 7 goals and 16 assists he got. He joined Marseille in 2013-14 season from Lille, where he featured a lot with Eden Hazard before Hazard went off to Chelsea. Before that, he played for Saint-Etienne, the club in the south of France. Got a lot of game time in the French league. This will be his first move outside of Ligue 1. It'll be a good move for West Ham, I think. I mean, when you look at his numbers, you can't really say there's anything wrong with him. Played a lot of games, a lot of goals over the last season as well, especially for Lille. He was very productive, getting 12 goals and 13 in his last season for Saint-Etienne. Those goals are something West Ham need from midfield, with Mark Noble and Kevin Nolan getting to the end of their career, and Andy Carroll not really featuring a lot. Fernando Torres, 50 million, Andy Carroll, 35 million, and Tyrone Mings, 8 million. Just a few of the players I think are completely overpriced. For Bournemouth to pay 8 million for a left-back from a championship seems absolutely ludicrous, especially when you think Andrew Robertson, the young left-back from Hull, he came from Dundee for a few million to Hull at the end of last season. Think about Aaron Cresswell for West Ham, who's been a bit of a revelation, 3.5 million I think they paid for him from Ipswich as well. To pay 8 million for Tyrone Mings, he was linked with Arsenal, I know, what was it, 10 months ago now, but 8 million for Bournemouth, I'm not sure what they're squandering that kind of money on for a left-back. Especially it's a position you don't really need when you go up into Premiership, a left-back. I mean, I know there's Sunday League jokes that, you know, left-back in the changing room, but really in the Premiership it's not a position I think they should be looking to strengthen. You can spend 8 million on a striker, not on a left-back. I've never seen him have any really good games. I mean, I don't really watch that much Championship football. I tried to watch a lot. I mean, I saw him in the playoff semi-finals last season. Didn't really excite me, didn't do anything of interest. Norwich, I think Redmond had him on that side, and obviously Redmond will be in the Premiership again this year. So I think Mings is a bit lucky to get that move, and especially to get the move for £8 million. It seems unbelievably ludicrous. Just going to do a few from Europe now. Claudio Bouveau, the Gongas striker I talked about, he has joined Lyon. It looks like Lacazette is staying or isn't staying. Well, we've had no real confirmation from Lyon yet, but it looks like he could be staying, Lacazette. And if he does and Bouveau stays as well, they're going to have a really good strike force. Bouveau had a lot of goals last season for Gonga. I said he'd be crucial if Gonga would finish where I predicted. And obviously now he's left, I think they'll struggle a bit more. But good signing for Lyon, a lot of good goals. It'll be good to see what he's like for a top team. Obviously playing for Gongam, you leave the line, get a lot of service, and if Lacazette stays, he might not get that. Another little line out of Europe, we've got two that kind of link with AC Milan. The first one is Carlos Bacca, the Sevilla man. Looks like apparently he's agreed personal terms going to Sky Italia with AC Milan today via Rossoneri. Not really sure why he'd join AC Milan. I know historically AC Milan are a massive club, one of the biggest clubs in Europe, but Sevilla won the Europa League last year and would be in the Champions League this year, and AC Milan aren't even in Europe. So they must be paying him a lot, or because there's no other reason he'd be moving to them. I know, like I said, I know AC Milan are historically a massive club, but for Bacca, I think it's a bit of a step backwards really in his career, especially when there's been alleged interest from Premier League teams like Arsenal. Another one, like I said, kind of linked with AC Milan, but they look like they won't be getting Jackson Martinez now. As talking to people during Copa America, he said that he's going to Atletico Madrid in Spain. Good signing for Atletico. They've got a massive history of having brilliant strikers. I mean, Torres, when Torres was there, was very good. And, you know, they've had Aguero, Diego Costa, Falcao was amazing for him. You keep list goes on. Obviously, we've sold Mandzukic to Juventus recently. And, yes, Jackson Martinez is going to be the replacement. Martinez is a bit of a battering ram up front for Porto. A lot of goals. I mean, I've talked about him already in my last transfer video, actually, when he was linked with Milan. So we all know about him. A lot of goals, and that's what he's going to bring to the table. A few little nitpicks from around the leagues now. When we talk about the Premier League, the clubs you look at your Arsenals and you look at your Chelseas for transfer business, but it looks like a lot of the transfer business this window at least is going to come from the bottom half. And Newcastle, a massive team obviously in the Premier League, it looks like they could be in for Abendano from Monaco. Obviously Monaco had a great clean sheet record last season, but he only played 18 of those games. He didn't play every game. Fabinho, on the other hand, who did play a lot of games, apparently he's looking like Chelsea. I'm not really sure, they've got Ivanovic, but Fabinho right back played every game for Monaco, very good. Abendano played well against Arsenal, but apart from that didn't play much really, like I said, in the actual Ligue 1, so £10 million or whatever's been quoted for him for Newcastle seems like a bit of wasted money. £15 million for Charlie Austin, he's still knocking around, but no official bid for him yet, and it looks like Newcastle might not even have a bid for him. Newcastle need players, we all know that. There's a few who have gone cold, you know, Kabay to Crystal Palace, that one's gone a bit cold now. Bit of a rumour mill's gone quiet really. Paul Pogba's odds have been slashed on going to Manchester City today, actually, interestingly. Keep an eye on that one. Sterling, we know, another bid looked like it could be in the pipeline of 50 million. But apart from that, that's the real big transfer news from this week. I'll be back again tomorrow for the usual upload. It'll only be one tomorrow, I imagine, but you never know. So, like I said in every video, subscribe to me, please, like the video, and leave your comments below. I'll see you in the next one.